All right, this is science for y'all for Thursday, April 16th. And so y'all have a quiz today on the 31st quiz. And so I need y'all to get that done. And then once you're done with that, come back and we will cover the rest of it and the reading for the next section. So now that we have the quiz out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started with the reading. So I need you to read pages 376 through 381. So get that read, and then I'll hit the high points for you. So if you look on page 376, we start with, this is arachnids, centipedes, and millipedes. And so it says we start with the arachnid anatomy. And so arachnids live almost everywhere on Earth, from scorching desert sands to chilly mountain slopes. Because they eat harmful insects, many arachnids are beneficial to man. Structural sequence: an arachnid, like a crustacean, generally has only two distinct body regions, a cephalothorax and an abdomen, and a protective carapace. However, an arachnid differs from most crustaceans in form of insects in that it possesses only simple eyes and has 4 pairs of walking legs attached to the cephalothorax. Arachnids also have no antennae, mandibles, or wings, and they do not undergo metamorphosis. Protruding from the various places on the arachnid's body are numerous stiff bristle-like structures called setae, which serve as organs of touch, hearing, and smell. So breathing hooks, either in addition to or in the place of a trachea, many arachnids possess book lungs, which is the respiratory structure made up of thin, flat folds of tissue arranged like the pages of a book. All entering the arachnid's body air enters the arachnid's body through spiracles at the front of the abdomen and slips between the book lungs, which are pages, and that is how you're going to end up getting the oxygen and carbon dioxide into the bloodstream. And so if you look on the bottom of page 377 there on the left, it gives you kind of what that book lung looks, and notice it does look a lot like pages on a book. Okay, so a liquid diet. Another difference between arachnids and many other arthropods is that arachnids have a sucking mouth part instead of a chewing one. So located below the eyes of most arachnids is a pair of appendages called the chelicerae, which these structures are often tipped with either a chellae or fangs and are used for seizing and crushing prey. Other pair of appendages called pedipalps, which in some arachnids have a chellae on their ends, assist the chelicerae in their jobs and guide food toward the arachnid's mouth. The pedipalps are also organs of smell and touch. So spiders, insect slayers, and so the approximately 46,000 known species of spiders are among man's best friends, so would say. I would probably disagree slightly. Not my best friend, but you know, they're good. They do eat things and stuff like that. So each year spiders devour trillions of insect pests that infest our homes, yards, and gardens. So that is why they're considered man's best friend, because they do help us out in that case. And they have even been used to control pests in many Israel's apples orchards and China's rice fields. So each spider has venomous fangs. Some of them do. So true spiders have a chelicerae that moves side to side. Their fangs point inward and cross in the middle. Megalomorphs have chelicerae that move up and down, and fangs that point downward. So frightful fangs, they're on page 378. A thin waist separates the spider's cephalothorax from its abdomen. Most spiders take in oxygen and give off carbon dioxide through both trachea and book lungs. All spiders are carnivorous, and almost all are venomous, using the fangs on the ends of their chelicerae to inject venom into the bodies of their prey. When in danger, many spiders also use their venomous fangs on larger animals or even on humans as a self-defense measure. Filling it out, the number of eyes varies. It talks about some spiders have good eyesight, but the majority of spiders can perceive only movement. Skipping down a little bit, constant pressure. Each spider's 8 legs consist of 7 segments, the last of which is often surrounded by a pad of hairs that helps the spider cling to the wall and ceilings. On page 379, it talks about the blood pressure within the spider's body causes the legs to extend automatically after being bent. And when a spider's blood pressure drops because of a lack of fluids, the spider's legs draw up under its body. Thrifty thread makers, basically it produces silk from spinnerets, and it kind of spins the silk. Stages of life, on page 379, it talks about the stages of life of the spider. You can read through that, I'm not going to hit that. I will move over to true blue or hairy scary on page 379. So poisonous predators, the group of true spiders includes the most commonly seen spiders, the small spiders you may occasionally see crawling up your bedroom wall or clinging to cobwebs in corners of the ceilings are most likely true spiders. Although some jumping spiders and wolf spiders may live up to 18 months, most true spiders live less than 1 year. 2 groups of true spiders that frequently invade houses are brown spiders and the cobweb weavers. And then page 380 talks about the brown recluse, which is a dangerous brown spider. It's the brown recluse, which is native to North America. And it is a slightly larger member of the same genus as often found in South America. And it talks about the widow spiders, all of which have venom that can be dangerous to humans. However, only female widow spiders are usually somewhat larger than brown recluse spiders, have dangerous venom. Skipping down a little bit, burley bites, although less common than the true spiders, the group of megalomorph spiders is well known for their large size and formidable appearance of many members. Skipping down a little bit more, long-leg arachnids. The daddy long-leg is a group of arachnids known for the extremely long, spindly legs of many of its members. Because the largest numbers of daddy long-legs are seen during the fall, around harvest time. They are also called harvestmen. Talks about how it walks. Although it resembles as a spider in having 8 legs, the daddy long-leg has only 2 eyes and lacks the constriction or waist between its 2 body regions. Page 381, you can read through the season changes there. It talks about how the season changes dictates kind of where the spiders are and things like that, where they lay their eggs. Stinging arachnids, found in the southern United States, you have scorpions, and they range in length from 6.5 millimeters to about 20 centimeters. A scorpion has 4 parts of walking legs and a long segmented abdomen. The last segment has a venomous stinger capable of inflicting painful, although usually not fatal, wounds to humans. A scorpion has no trachea but breathes only with book lungs. Like spiders, most scorpions are solitary animals, and female scorpions sometimes devour their mates after mating. Female scorpions do not lay eggs but give live birth. And I will stop there. We can pick up the rest tomorrow. So that'll get y'all started. You can go ahead and do page 383, 1 through 6. That'll be the questions that are covered in the sections we've already hit.